Cheers. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Back at it. Cheers, cheers. Cheers.
Who were you fucking last night? Like, that's how it was. Like, so in her mind, it wasn't even about the gambling. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't even about the gambling.
I was hella insecure.
Really? Cave in? No.
Oh, yeah, because we're always going to allow you to be the man, definitely in public and in private, but we're going to have these conversations in private. It's not for anybody else to know.
There's always a way to test somebody if you want to find out who they really are.
You are now listening to the Men Don't Know podcast.
Welcome to the Men Don't Know podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Spoon. And here on the podcast, we talk with a married guy, a single guy, and a guy in a relationship. And we ask a bunch of women a bunch of questions that men want answered to over wine and cocktail. All right, Coy, back at it again, man.
What's different this time?
I mean,
feels good to see people here.
Yeah, we're here with a bunch of
like
women.
I'm just talking to you this whole time.
Oh, man. You know you loved it. Pause if necessary. But anyways. All right, let's get into it. First of all, I want to thank everybody that's listening, everybody that downloaded the app and listens to the Men Don't Know podcast app. I can't thank y'all enough, whether you're listening on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify. If you're listening on the internet at mendontknow.com or YouTube, I can't thank y'all enough, and I thank y'all for championing me on. Merch is already on its way out. Please hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know. If you want something, I'm sending the ship out with everything. Or you can email me. I can't thank y'all enough. Coy, let's get back into it. All right, man. Let me ask you this, Coy. Well, first of all, let's introduce the ladies that are here, since, it's only right, everybody loves my sister, Nina. Say what's up.
Hey.
And, the girl that always has the battle with her husband, Jessica, how we doing?
Hi.
You got to get close to the mic. You can take it off the stand if you want. Just, be comfortable. Yeah. Oh, look at her. Jesus Christ. Damn. Get your husband over. Anyways. All right. Say hi, Jessica.
Hi.
And, all right. New, first time.
First time, long time.
Nah, first time, maybe. First time. Yeah, first time. And I'll let you introduce yourself. What's your name?
Hey, what's up? I'm Juliana.
Oh, well, Juliana, we thank you for
welcome.
Welcome. All right, so just leave it, Nina. Yeah, just let it go. All right, so here we go. Coy, I'm gonna ask you first. Grace period after a relationship breakup, divorce.
For a girl or a guy?
For a guy. Should there be a grace period? Are you back in the set? Are you back shooting guns blazing?
That's super depends on the guy, how old they are, how long they've been with somebody, married, not.
Okay.
I think there should always be a grace period.
Okay.
There should always be a time. You should always be able to learn what it's like to be by yourself. If you can be happy by yourself.
Not on to the next.
We all know guys that are on to the next.
Hey,
girls too.
Okay, yeah, facts. 100%.
And we wonder about them, but everybody's different.
No, 100%. All right. We got to. I'm gonna ask one. Jessica, let me ask you this. Guys, should we
mic in her hand? No intentions of putting that bitch down today.
No attention. She was ready. Okay. Real talk. 100%. No bullshit. Mm-hmm. Let me ask you this: are you? Should women get a grace period?
Like Coy and I were pre-discussing, I think it depends on how long your relationship, what type of relationship, what are the circumstances, who broke up with who. All those things play a huge factor in what this grace period might look like or might not. Okay.
I agree with you. I like that. All right. You know what? I'm gonna call Special K real quick. See what he's up to. Yeah, man. Right off the bat, we shooting from the clip tonight. We back in action. Let's get some callers going.
Better pickup got him that toilet paper. VIP
delivery. Let him go, bro. Let him go. Hold on. Let me take this off. Get more comfortable. Perfect.
Yo.
Oh man. Hey, he sound lit too. Oh man.
I'm fucked up.
Huh?
I'm already fucked up. What's up?
Not much.
He got his toilet paper. He's feeling good, right?
Absolutely.
Hey, bro. That shit came in clutch. I was stressing about the toilet paper.
I told you. All right. So Special K, I gotta ask you. We're talking about grace period, and we are talking about should men take a grace period or should women take a grace period after a breakup, a divorce, etc.
Well, I'm surrounded by 2 other women and 2 other guys right now. So it's like a perfect thing.
Okay. Hey, drop it on the speaker.
All right.
Don't hold back.
Yeah.
All right. We're on speaker now. So, oh boy.
All right.
So what is it? Repeat the question again.
The question is, should men or women take a grace period after breaking up or getting a divorce?
Ladies, you want to go first?
Define a grace period, though. What's a grace period?
Define a grace period. Time to unpack the bullshit feelings that you had, the emotions, the whole 9 before you jump back into a relationship and bring all that back into the new relationship.
Here's the thing. Here's my take on it.
Okay.
I think that every relationship is different, and every relationship might end a long time before it actually is cut off. So I just think it really just depends on the person and if they're like emotionally ready. I do think that like if it was a toxic relationship or something crazy, you should probably give a good like 6 months to like find yourself again.
But you sound like you like toxic.
Love yourself.
Oh wow.
Do you like toxic?
I know.
You don't?
Do I what?
Let me ask you this: you like Chris Brown? Hello?
Who's that?
Do you,
I know. I'm just kidding.
oh, she said, yeah.
No, like, well, what does that have to do? No, I just think that every person's different, so it's just relative on whatever they feel right.
Yeah, so you like your R&B toxic? That's all I'm saying. I mean, R&B toxic. I mean, we all like a little bit toxic in our relationship. It only makes it fun. Yes or no?
Yeah.
See, hey. Okay, first of all,
difficult, not toxic. Difficult,
toxic.
A challenge,
like,
a little bit of a challenge.
Go ahead.
I like to call them relationship.
See?
Wow.
I mean, Special K, who's the other guy over there? I need to ask him a question.
Bro, I got you. Might not want to ask me.
Oh God.
You might not want to ask me a question.
I do.
Art is straight up going to give it to you, bro.
I do. I do. So let me ask you this then. Have y'all ever been in a relationship where you did not give a grace period and you jumped into a new one and you realized it didn't work out? Yes or no?
I feel like every person has done that in their life at some point,
Mm-hmm.
where every man or even woman has made that next step without taking a grace period
Mm-hmm.
and ended up in a relationship where they're just like, damn, I'm back into the same bullshit that I was in.
Boom. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Brother.
Yeah. No, we give you a standing O for that because of the fact that I think that. Let me ask you this: why? Why do we do it?
We need someone to, you know what? I'm going to use this analogy. Let's go. You guys ever see a monkey swing from a tree?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
They don't let go. They don't let go of a branch until they got the other branch in their hand. They swing.
Oh, I
Facts.
like that. Yeah.
Right or wrong?
Right.
No, facts. Okay.
I mean, that's right, but is it wrong or right?
That's one of those things where I go, look, most men and women, they don't let go of what they had.
No.
Wait. Let him finish. Go ahead, my guy. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Men or women will not let go of what they had in their past until they have something else to hold on in their future.
Talk that shit, boy.
That's a man thing.
That's a man thing?
That's a man thing.
Are you sure about that?
It's a man thing only for this reason. I'm gonna give it to you as simple as possible.
Go ahead.
If a man is getting free sex from some female and he hasn't lined up the next female, he's not stupid enough to break off the free sex with that one before getting someone else in line. We're a female, we can have sex anytime with anybody, pretty much. We don't care. If you're getting on our nerves, we're good. Bye. We don't need to have the next person set up.
Okay. Well,
you know what?
Go ahead.
I'm just going to put it to you like this simple. You need to have a thicker branch, because if men are breaking off your branch that easy, it's not good. If you're putting it down,
How do you mean?
thicker branch. Like you got to be able to hold it down for your.
No, I'm saying a female will break it off with a guy if she's over it easier than a man would. I feel like men, because you guys are getting sex from a female, and that's very important, you guys aren't going to stop being with one female until you have another one that you can sleep with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I get what I'm saying. You're going to tolerate. You're going to tolerate until you find the next one.
Okay. With women, women are emotional. They're gonna try to fill the void.
Wow, I feel a lot of women looking at you right now, fam. I feel like a lot of the women are looking at you right now, my guy.
Okay,
hold on.
Thank you. I feel like that's true in some cases, but not all women.
Depends on the individual.
All right, Chris, here you go. Really?
It really depends on the individual.
Okay.
Go ahead, girls. Talk.
I mean, straight up.
My girl's over here said nope.
Okay, put her on. Put her on real quick. Put her on.
All right, Cynthia, go.
I'm just saying I've never had like no crazy emotional weird thing I needed to like let go of in like my new relationship. Like I can totally let go and move on. Pretty easy.
It's harder. It's harder if you have children involved.
Straight to my face.
Very real with you right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is not a lot.
But when you say move on, what do you mean? Move on to another guy or move on alone and be happy?
Just alone and be happy. If I'm not alone and happy, I'm not going to be with someone to try and make me happy. I'm happy
point
on my own.
Right there.
Yeah, I feel like it depends on the woman and how secure they are within themselves. Someone who's going to try and make someone to validate them.
Happy than together with someone and miserable.
That goes for any individual. If you can't find happiness,
I agree. I agree with all that. But what I am saying is, we've all done it. You've all been in a toxic relationship. Y'all all have bring baggage from the last relationship into the new relationship and try to unpack that shit.
No.
Man, that was in my earlier 20s. So.
Thank you.
Also, see, age matters too.
Age definitely matters.
Age matters.
Because with age comes
it
maturity,
really makes you think on like what's important to like
how many
fight about.
How many times we ever had this talk? Age is a huge factor in this.
Age is a huge factor.
It still happens. Age ain't nothing but a number. It's how mature you are. Because there's still 40-year-olds that act like kids. There's still 50-year-olds that act like childs. Mm-hmm. And there's still 60-year-olds that will treat you like, some people treat people.
So then we'll put it like this.
Go ahead.
Wisdom.
Okay. And for the record, yes, ladies, you guys choose who y'all have sex with, but remember, men, we choose who we marry.
Of course.
That is true.
That is true. That is very true.
Let me tell you.
That is true.
So do women.
Huh?
Men also going to choose who we have sex with too.
Oh, 100%. I mean, yeah. We've stiff armed a couple in our day, like we've, walked past, let it go. Yeah. I feel like men that are confident in themselves do that.
Yes.
That is very key.
I'll give
That's
you that.
There's
Hey, bro, I got a tough crowd over
very
here.
key.
Hit the applause button.
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry. I got you, Coy. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit farther away from you than you like it, so I got you. Okay, ladies, let me ask y'all this real quick. Okay, we're gonna use, say, divorced, one kid.
Specific.
Yeah, newly divorced. We'll say a month out in the wild. How long?
She hoeing for show.
What do you say?
She hoeing for show.
Wow.
Hey, keep it honest.
Wow.
Keep it honest.
Newly divorced, what?
Newly divorced with a kid.
Why is she divorced? Why is she divorced?
There's a lot of factors.
Okay, why is she divorced? We'll go. Okay, we'll go first one. She's divorced because her man cheated.
Bye. She has every room in the world to go do whatever she wants.
There's three sides to every story. So it's like
you're newly divorced and you have a kid. What about
and
the inside?
he cheated. That's why she's divorced. I say she has no grace period. Do what you want to do.
Damn, no grace period?
No, he cheated.
Okay,
he forfeited it.
But you're saying there's no grace period. There shouldn't be a grace period. But will she want to have a grace period? Because maybe she's hurt. She wants time to grieve.
There probably should be a grace period.
Wait, hold on, guys. Hold on. Go ahead. Hold on.
For me, when I'm thinking of that grace period, I do think there should be a grace period, but I know a lot of relationships, at least for women, they end long before
they divorced.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
So like that grace period, it could be very soon after you guys actually officially separate, or it could be a little while later. It just depends on like.
Now here's my thing is, how long can I use the grace period as an excuse? Like, I don't like you. I'm in my grace period.
Excuses.
My grace period. I got my grace period time right now. Oh, I'm in my grace period. Oh,
no.
Sorry, I just
There
went
is
through
no
a bad
set
life.
time for your grace period.
Yeah, there's no set
It's
time.
all how you feel within
It's all in
yourself.
your mind.
It's all how you feel within yourself. Look, every single person tells you about themselves. It's up to you to listen.
Yep.
That's not true.
That is very true.
You're just not paying attention.
You just aren't paying attention.
Go ahead.
They do.
I'm gonna pay attention right now.
Your mannerisms, the way you talk, the way you act, regular conversation, you will tell on yourself without even knowing you're telling on yourself because you're just holding a regular conversation.
It's up to you
if
to
you
pay attention.
listen and pay attention, they will tell you about themselves.
Are you talking about women?
Women and men.
Oh, okay.
It's both ways.
Both.
It's both ways.
Okay.
So a grace period, it depends on the person.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on the person. It really does. Because yes, for women, we can be done in the relationship and still be there in the house, but there is no emotional attachment. We can have sex with you and zone the hell out, and not you just there. You just doing your own thing. Let me know when you done. And
so we're planning our next move.
Right, and we're done. And then if we meet someone who qualifies for everything that we want in a man, who actually, and say it's a month later, say it's a week later.
Yeah. Gone in 60 seconds.
Thank you.
Yes.
You're sitting right over there.
Damn. All right, guys.
Why can't men do the same thing?
What's up? Go ahead.
So why can't men do the same thing?
Men do the same thing.
do the same thing.
You guys do it
You do it
probably
too.
more than we do.
You do it as well. It goes both ways.
Well, you know what? I've actually taken way too many grace periods in my relationship. So.
Oh, you in a grace period right now, my guy? What?
I've taken way too many grace periods during my relationship. My girlfriend might not even know that I was doing a grace period. I'm like, yo.
Oh my God.
Grace period?
Wow. We're going to have you on another show, my friend.
No. What?
Hey,
So as of now, everything that he has said has been canceled out.
Oh, okay.
Let's just stir that pot up a little bit.
Got you.
Bro, you do know we're live. Like,
Yeah. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Hey,
He's my current girlfriend doesn't know we're not going to be together in about 3 weeks.
hey, bro.
We're gracing.
oh my God.
I gotta let you go, my guy. I gotta hop on another call, but I appreciate you guys. I can't thank y'all so much. I'm gonna get with Caleb and send y'all a bunch of merch. I can't thank y'all enough for hopping on. Thank you guys.
All right, thank you.
All right, take it easy, my guy. Oh man.
He said surprise.
Surprise.
Oh
Man.
bro.
All right.
I mean,
Interesting.
that was a lot right there.
No, but it's true I can only speak for myself. It just depends. Women and men, both of us can be in a relationship, but when it's over, it's really over. And then when we move, I don't even want to say when we move to the next guy. It's when we move to our next partner. I know for myself, I am not bringing the baggage that I had because this is a brand new person. And I'm hoping, you're learning about each other. And so there's definitely facts that, bring you two together. Now, if you last and you end up happily ever after, I mean, that's the goal. But like you said,
That comes with age and maturity.
But
like a 20-year-old is not going to say the same thing as you.
No,
but I also I think everybody brings baggage, like Chris says. Unfortunately, I agree with that to a certain degree because there's things that you're not
I told you
trying to bring. Like, let's say the boyfriend you have right now, always did something like used his phone while he was in the restroom or always went outside to talk on the phone. So now you find out he's cheating. You guys break up. 6 months later, you have a new boyfriend. Everything's fine for 6 months. And then he takes that one call and he walks outside. Instantly, it's going to remind you of the ex. Not because you're trying to be crazy, but because it now rubs you wrong because you've dealt with something similar in the past.
Yeah.
So it's not on purpose.
Just saying.
It's hard to not think about that.
Yeah.
Right. It
Like,
also
different
depends
things.
on the relationship you were in before. So, for instance, in my case, I was in a very emotionally abusive relationship for 10 years. And I had children with that individual. So when it came to the end of my relationship, I had been done for about years.
Wow.
I'd just been there because I had kids. I just stayed because I had kids. I met somebody while I was still with old boy.
Logical, not emotional.
We were living in 2 separate rooms. He was in one room of the house. I was in another room of the house. The relationship was dead.
Yeah.
Met somebody, jumped straight out of the frying pan, straight into the fire because I didn't take time to heal and deal with it.
Sound like she cooking on a walk.
Yeah, straight up. You know, so yeah, I do. Sometimes you do, and then you bring your stuff with you sometimes, and you don't even mean to.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
You know,
Coy, I'm calling for backup right now.
Oh, Lord.
Gotta call for backup right now. Come on, pick up.
Yo, what up?
Yes. And Coy, KP, what's good, my guy? Where you at? Sound busy.
Man, no, I just dropped my son off, bro, so I'm headed back to the house.
Okay. You know what? See, I'm glad I called you, KP. I'm in the room with a bunch of very independent and strong women.
Choose your words wisely.
yeah. KP is there's a bunch of alphas in the room, so I'm gonna let them introduce themselves so I don't mess up. So go ahead.
Hey, KP, it's me, Nina, Chris's sister.
Hey,
What's up,
it's
Nina?
Jessica.
It's Juliana.
What's up? Juliana, what's up?
I'm Mia.
Hi, Mia.
All right, KP. You know what? I'm gonna go a little deep with you, KP, because I know you don't mind being real. Was there a grace period when you and baby mama broke up? Because we were talking about grace periods, and if and should it be necessary or should it not be necessary?
Shit. Well, my baby mama moved on pretty quick after we split up.
See, go ahead, KP. I mean, go ahead.
I mean, yeah, she moved on pretty quick. I mean, at the time, I didn't really quite understand it, but like looking back now, I mean, I can't be mad at her. You know, we were young, we were hella young, and I was fucking up. So I mean, I really can't blame her.
Okay.
But yeah, she moved on quick. She moved on really quick.
What's
then,
quick? Wait. What's quick?
I would say, so the dude she got with after me, she ended up marrying. So they're still together.
Okay.
And they've been together, I want to say, 8 years? 7 years? 8 years?
God.
So they've been together for a long time. Yeah. So they got a whole family. They got other kids and stuff. But
He's not helping your case right now at all.
Right?
No, but keeping it real though.
Go ahead. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. She moved on quick, and at the time, I didn't quite understand. But I mean, looking back, I mean, hey, it is what it is, you know. So she moved on quick. I think I want to say it wasn't a year. That's for sure. That's for sure. Like she got with him right after we like officially split up and we parted ways, and then I think they got married maybe like 2 years, 3 years after we officially split up. I want to say down the road, somewhere around that time. So yeah, and then I mean I was single for a good 4 years after that.
I told you, boy. Learn how to unpack that. He got one with himself. He got right.
Wow. Yeah, but see, he didn't just see her move on and feel like it was a competition or a race. A race, you know?
It wasn't a race.
Yeah. So I still, I was single for a minute.
But you also said, KP, that you were messing up. Okay, so when you say you were fucking up and then you guys split up, what exactly were you doing?
Hey.
No, I'm trying to get to the point
I was just a bad boyfriend. I mean, I was just a bad partner. I was a bad partner to her. Like, nothing to do with being a father or that. It's just, I was just a bad partner.
Did you cheat
know
on
what I mean?
her?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then there we go.
Yeah.
Nope. So that doesn't matter.
But here's the thing, though. If I cheat and she, quote unquote, forgives me, comes back, I mean, come on. You're going to just keep dangling that over my head the whole way? Of course, nothing's going to ever get better.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
true.
I'm not saying, I was still a bad partner outside of that. Like, I can admit to that, you know?
See?
So, yeah, I don't know her. I mean, not like at the time, obviously I was like, you know, damn, you moved on quick, this and that. But looking back at it now, it's like, it is what it is. You know, like, I'm like to know her. I can't help how she feels and how the next dude make her feel. It is what it is. I mean, you know?
I just
You
feel
worry
like
about that
it's
and only
not
that
a-
hurt me.
I feel like it's not a fair thing we're trying to weigh out here with
No,
this.
because-
No. I'm
Okay.
saying with this specific situation because if he cheated and you're like, oh, look, he waited 4 years for you in a relationship. Bruh, he was having relations with other people while he was still in a relationship. What is the difference?
I mean, there's a lot of difference.
No, he was still sleeping with people with those 4 years. It wasn't like he went celibate.
I mean,
No,
You don't know that.
nigga, no.
bruh, I told you they wild.
No,
Okay.
I just think like
Go ahead.
at the end of the day for women, when we're done, we can still be in a relationship air quotations and be done. Yep.
Wait, go ahead,
A
KP.
woman will check out emotionally before physically, for sure.
Yeah, we break up
For sure.
mentally
That's
first.
facts.
Yes,
That's
we
facts.
do.
That's fact. So a woman will check out emotionally and still stick around. That for sure. Until for sure. I agree with that, 100%.
I mean, I know a chick will stick around for some alimony, but damn, I didn't know. You know,
Are there signs though? Like, are there signs that guys can see from a girl that she's checked out already, but's just there physically?
Yeah, there are signs.
Yeah, what are the signs? Tell us.
Men don't pay attention to them.
Okay, well now we are.
We're here. We're listening.
Yeah, we taking notes.
I can say I didn't see him. I for sure I can admit to it. I for sure can admit to it.
I think one of the signs is that we just really don't care what you do. And we're just
not
like,
caring.
okay, like whether you come
guys.
home, whether you call.
So guys,
I
if
mean,
all of a sudden you could go out with the buddies and there's no repercussions, you know something's wrong.
Wait, what's up, KP?
So when they stop pressing is when you should really be worried.
There you go.
Exactly.
That's exactly it. When
Guys,
we
pay
stop
attention.
getting angry over things, when everything is just
Just like, all
copacetic,
right, bye.
then you already know you're in trouble.
Damn.
And the level of intimacy too.
Yep.
See, guys, you guys like to fuck, so you're just gonna fuck.
So do we.
And
Like,
so do
we're
we.
not gonna-
But when we love you, there's a different level
yeah.
of
there
intimacy. The way we give it back to you is different than when we're just going through the motions.
Yeah. I agree.
But
I
see,
agree.
guys
I
aren't gonna
agree.
pay attention to that because all you're thinking about is the pussy at the time.
So guys, if you're with your buddies and you're like, man, she's been really cool lately. It's not going good.
Wow.
Code
She's
X.
been super cool lately.
Yeah, she let me do whatever the fuck I
She's
want.
gone.
Like,
She's
hey,
gone.
buddy, hey,
She's gone.
She's already checked out.
She's gone.
Hey, now let me ask you this: has she checked out and checked into something else?
Always
Possibly.
a possibility.
Possibly.
Yeah.
There's always a
Come on, man.
possibility.
The hotel room when somebody checks out, somebody will check in. Right?
Man, room
On some
112.
real shit. On some real shit. If another dude can make your girl laugh, she's gone, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's true.
She's gone,
You
bro.
better step your joke game up.
Hey, bro, you better get Kevin Hart with it.
She's gone,
No,
bro.
he's right. He's right. I mean, at the end of the day,
Because that's something you can't offer. You know, if you're just not a funny, charismatic guy,
Damn.
you'll never go out for that.
Especially if she's rough at home and yeah, bro. She's gone. She's gone, bro.
Damn. That's rule
right.
number one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damon Wayans.
That's
Yeah.
gone, man.
Look at all the funny dudes.
Yeah.
And look at their wives.
Damn, top two and not two. That's facts. Sheesh.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
that's
Yep.
Bruh.
And I feel like especially for women who are strong, like we know that, hey, at the end of the day, there's going to be a man who we attract, not even really realizing it. And then when they feel like, okay, you know, they've been talking to us, they've been, we're just having general conversation. And then they're like, oh, Okay, like they ask certain questions and we answer just, they're a friend. They want to know about us, how we're feeling.
I watch for the hug. I watch for the hug. Is it going to be that one-handed side hug, or are we getting that two-handed?
There's a lot to say in a hug.
Full
There's
body
a lot to
contact.
say in a hug. How we hugging right now?
Is it that Casey and JoJo like, hey bro, he hugged her a little.
Where's them arms at?
Yeah. You hear that? My body.
Wow.
I'm like, bro, you might want to watch out for him. He moving too slick. Okay, let me ask you this: you have a lot of female friends. Do they give a grace period? After they break up with an ex or whatnot.
I feel like, man, every girl, moves at their own pace, man. There's always like a healing time, and shit, bro. It just depends on when the dude, swoop in. Shit. I don't know. It's hard to say, bro. It's hard to say. Y'all women probably gonna grill me for this, but I feel like a woman's grace period is not very long. I don't think it's not very long.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think it's it's boom.
Every woman is different. After my ex-boyfriend, I gave it 2 years.
Yeah.
But is there always somebody on deck, KP?
Is everybody getting 2 years after you break
There's
up?
always someone.
No, it just depends on where you are
depends on where you are in
and
your mental.
I feel like y'all moving way too fast for me.
Hold on, KP. Is there always somebody on deck though for girls?
Always.
Come on. Now.
Is that why the grace period is slow? Fast?
Yeah.
Hello?
Always someone on deck. And then for guys, I do feel like the grace period for guys is a lot longer because we're more
bro.
because we're a lot pickier with.
Oh my
with
God,
that.
KP, I hope you don't get pulled over because you must be under some influence right now. I'm just saying, okay?
Nah, for real. That's just me personally. I'm like hella picky, hella selective.
Let's be real specific. You're talking, we're saying relationship then. How long was it till you waited till you had sex with someone? Not when you were in the relationship. Once you were done.
Hey, my guy KP.
Once you broke up, how long did you wait to have sex?
Hey, the signal is bad where you're at.
Yeah, plead the fifth, my guy. Plead the fifth.
Back, just text
Plead the fifth, my guy. Plead the fifth.
I don't remember.
I guarantee you didn't wait 4 years, okay?
That wasn't the question.
Maybe 4 hours.
But to get in a relationship,
is it fair? Is it fair to say that if a woman is a little bit easier to go into a relationship with another dude who's treating her right, that's almost balanced out for a dude who just goes right back to sleeping with random females?
I'm not judging. I'm just saying that.
Is it a fair assumption that those two things are even in the world of women and the world of men?
We think with two different heads. It's complicated.
Well, clearly, I understand that. There's not a bunch of male strip clubs all over the place. There's female strip clubs all over the place.
Right. Yeah.
So it's easier for you guys to go around and have sex with somebody where it's easier for us to try and have a relationship with someone new.
No, I agree.
Okay. Well, there you go. That's a balance out, just like that.
Man. Hey, my boy's media trained, as you can tell. My boy KP media trained, boy. He done been on too many interviews.
It's a team game. We take it one game at a time.
Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? I try to do my best whenever I can do my best, but my best is never ultimately my best. Yeah. Hey, man, I got to let you go, though, bro. I appreciate you so much, my guy. Man, I'm going to get you back at the house next week. We're going to talk about it and figure out something, all right?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, man. Stay up.
Later, man.
Bye.
Whew. All right. Shoot, man. We still going to shoot off at the hill. Let me hit my boy.
Lucky he didn't still have his son in the car. Just dropped him off.
Yeah. Be thankful. Yeah.
By the way, we're talking about grace periods and all that other stuff, but the only thing I feel like there should be somewhat of a grace period that's always similar is if you have kids. Yes. I feel like if you have kids, it doesn't have to be a grace period to you dating, but I do know quite a few females who date random people and they always introduce their kids. I'm like, bro,
off the clip,
wait
like
a
off the
year,
hip.
Yeah,
like
that is
within
a
a month or two, and it's kind of like,
Yeah, but they don't know how to act in that situation. It's new to them.
I don't know, but I mean, being that it's something new, I don't even feel like that's an excuse. I feel like if you're a good parent in general, you're not just going to introduce your kids to anybody anyways.
Truth.
Some people do.
Well, then you have other people turning out like really horrible adults that we know.
They need somebody to teach little Derek
apples
baseball.
don't fall far from the tree.
I mean,
that.
hey,
children.
Hey,
Especially if you
they
have
might feel.
daughters.
Hey, once again, that grace period, non-existent. Would you like to?
What about that? What about that high school sweetheart? You've been with them for 20 years, and then you guys break up. That's all you've known is him, right? And then what happens after? You never grew up in your 20s dating, bar scene, online dating. You don't know what to do after.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you, but I think both people react different. I've known people in that situation, and one just fully goes into like shutdown mode where they're just kind of focusing on what do I do now, but like in an adult scenario. And then the other one kind of like relives being 21 all over again because they weren't able to, which is
Hanging out with me and Chris.
Right, exactly.
Hey, man, relax, bro, relax. All right, hey, let's call my boy John real quick. Let's see what he got. Hold on. Let's see if fix it.
Hello.
My guy, how we doing?
My man.
How's everything?
Let's do it, bro.
Oh man, it's a little choppy in the waters right now, bro.
you got to crack the wind. You got to crack the windows over there. Or what?
Oh man, it's a little hot in here. I got a lot of independent and strong, talented women.
Careful where you step.
They don't need no man.
Hey, I didn't say it, you did, but I'm just
Exactly.
saying.
We don't need them. We want that.
Okay, all right, I'll let them introduce themselves. Go ahead.
Hi, it's me, Nina, Chris's sister.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, it's Jessica.
Hi, it's
What's up,
Juliana.
Jessica?
Hello, it's Mia.
All right.
All right, bro. Hey, bro. I gave you enough time to get off the phone, but apparently you stayed on. Let me ask you this, my guy. Last relationship. How long was your grace period? How long do you think how long was her grace period, if you don't mind me asking?
So when we're saying grace period, from my understanding, we're talking about like moving on time.
Yeah. Moving on time, getting to know yourself, getting better acquainted with your life and how you view life, and who the next person you want in your life.
Okay. I mean, that can, I think it depends on the relationship. Like it can,
100%.
Just because, you date different people and, you probably, I'm sure, like them at different capacities, like them, love them, whatever it is. So it's, one could be easier than the other. But, like my last ex, I'll tell you right now, she got back into something in 5 days.
Wow.
No.
So what does that tell you? What does that tell you though?
But she could have been checked out, like we were saying earlier, emotionally a long time ago.
Right. And I'm guilty of that too in the past, actually, where I was checked out, but I hung on way too long. So I was mentally moved on for about 6 months, but I hung on, and I shouldn't have, because that wasn't fair to either one of us. But you don't know what you don't know.
Why did you hang on, if you don't mind me asking?
I hate hurting people, man. I really do. I didn't want to. That wasn't a conversation I wanted to have. I didn't want to. No, I'm not. I don't know if I'm a yes man.
No,
like I don't.
It's okay.
I'm not
It's
afraid.
okay,
I'm not
John.
afraid to disagree, but I don't like making people cry either.
Yeah.
You know,
He's
All right.
a lover. He's
Like,
a lover, man. Come on.
because like you get invested with like their families and their friends, and you're gonna lose some of those people.
Go
You know,
ahead.
like inevitably, because they've got to be homers and go with her at the end of it for the most part.
Go ahead.
You
Go
know,
ahead. We
so-
listen to you.
And but yeah, with my last ex, the one that she moved on pretty quick, and I'm the same way typically. Like I can just kind of like compartmentalize it like that. Like, all right, it's over. This is what I wanted, and I don't think I've been dumped, to be honest with you, in my relationship. I've been the one, and I don't mean that like boastfully or anything.
Oh God, I can't.
No, I don't say that as a bragging, kind of thing or anything. But I just have been the one to end it.
Of course not.
And and so like I have it.
Do you have a short attention span? Is that the problem?
Very.
Like squirrel attention span type of thing.
So on certain things, sometimes, yeah. But it just depends on the person. Like I just get bored quick.
So why do a relationship? Why don't you just casually date and sleep with people?
That's what I'm trying to do. But quarantine and everything.
Yeah, and they want more of you. Hey, John, just be honest, man. They want more of you. You don't know how to say no. You're a pleaser. You're a pleaser. No, I'm just saying, hey, bro, give the man a break. He's a nurturer.
In my experience, women typically do want more than just the physical end of it. You know what I mean? Or to be able to just come over, hang out, whether you actually hook up or not is fine. And then you can just go back to your life, and you hang whenever it's convenient for the both of you. And then, but, it seems like women typically want it, they want the whole nine, So.
See, he's showing women, Aladdin, showing them the world. I
can't with you.
Hey,
I really can't.
No. I'm just saying,
it's like a walking meme.
No. Why can't get mad at my guy?
What's the consensus? What's the consensus over there tonight with the ladies? What's the grace period for you guys?
Shoot, bro. They already got something in the clip, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna cut them all off. They already got something in the clip. They already got something waiting. They got it hot and ready like a Little Caesars. They is not with the shit.
The only reason why is because we attract those men who are actually willing to have the relationships that we want.
Coy sounds like a yes man to me, but I mean,
no, I don't think it's a yes man.
I'm just here sitting from afar.
Or the guy's just been waiting for you to be single.
Hey,
and that can be it too, though.
Could be.
Hey, he probably waiting on the
sideline. You got something on deck, and you might have something on deck.
Could be a good guy. Could be a bad guy.
No, I think I would say they're good guys. They're the guys who listen to kind of all of our woes.
I think it's 50-50.
It's 50-50.
They're all good in the beginning.
And there's guys that are just waiting.
No, but here, that are just
waiting. The reason I say it's 50-50 because I have to be fair. I've known Chris for years upon years without saying how friggin' old we are.
Yeah.
And there's never been anything crazy between us. Never. Strictly just friends. Yeah, I could spend the night over there. He could spend the night over here. Even to this day, my husband doesn't trip off of him. There's no problems. And I have a handful of friends like that.
Me and her husband went to war together. Though,
Lord, I can't stand you guys.
We almost had to flip a table over a couple dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Stand you guys.
No. But this is what I'm saying though too. I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, John. I feel like women they have already that grace period is so short. I feel like a grace period for them is how you're supposed to let a hot pocket cool off after it comes out the microwave.
Right.
Our grace period is if you forget to pay a bill, you get maybe 5 to 7 days. Then it's if I could equate it to something, that's what I've been hearing, and that's what the census have been.
The heart knows no time.
I'll be honest with you, man.
Hold on. Go ahead. Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
I feel like it depends on the woman themselves. Because, some women, they're already checked out in the relationship. So once it actually ends, then they're ready to go. I know I had a couple friends where whether they were really checked out mentally or not, they jump into relationship after relationship after relationship. Break up with the guy, and the next week meet another guy. But she was trying to validate herself because she was insecure within herself. So you got women like that.
Okay.
You can't wear the same outfit over and over again.
What's up, Jay?
That girl that she was just talking about is somebody who doesn't work on herself at all. She's just going to keep shooting like Kobe until it hits. And she doesn't have to change anything about herself.
Hey, bro, shoot or shoot though. Shoot or shoot. I mean, I'm not.
Man, she's doing it like a dude, man. She just.
But what's wrong with that?
No, there's nothing wrong with that. It's very uncommon. It's from the female end of it. But no, and also I think in a certain respect, women kind of play with a loaded deck because you guys are getting hit up all the time, like always getting hit on. Unless people like know you're in a relationship. I mean, you don't get hit on anyway, but like it's way harder for guys to get into something than it is for the girl to get into something.
Absolutely agreed.
Hey, bro, I gotta wear my boy's wedding ring when we go out just to get hit on, fam. Like low key, like they gotta know I'm really good enough for another woman in order for them to look at me, fam. Like low key. I mean, man, they looking at me like,
genius idea. Actually,
hey, bro, hey man, can't knock the hustle.
You already have a short attention span. You don't need to add the ring to it. Okay.
Hey, bro. Hey,
like
we just trying to be
fish in a barrel. Stop.
We just trying to be loved over here. As men, we walk life.
Shut up, Chris.
And we
just
have man. We all out here looking for love. I'm trying to tell you. Like LL Cool J said, I need love. You know what I'm saying?
He's got a mohawk and tattoos.
One good one, right? That's all we need. Just one good one, right?
Exactly. Wait, what did you say, Coy?
You got a mohawk and tattoos. What do you need that ring for?
Oh,
hey, man, to let these ladies know that.
And a laugh that you can hear down the street, bro. You're good.
Bro, I need to let these ladies know that, I have a soft side. Like, I'm able to.
Oh, you do have a soft
Why are you getting extra Theo on us again?
Wow. You see what I'm talking about? You see how they at me? You see how they coming at me, man? Like, that's, exactly, man. That's why I'm still unpacking my luggage, bro. My luggage of emotions, man. I'm still trying to just, deal with all that right now. But, it is what it is. Okay, all right, last question real quick. Have you jumped back into something, or are you just taking your time and just enjoying you?
I've actually never gotten back with someone.
Ooh, you've never doubled back?
Nope.
No, you never hit the reverse?
If I have, it's only been just like for a hookup or something like that. Never actually like got back into it like officially though.
Why not?
Because it ended. Like why?
They're an ex for a reason.
Hey, that's a strong man right here, boy.
Don't make an ex a why.
Wow, that should be a T-shirt. Should be. Genius. I like it.
Hey, bro.
Here's the thing, Chris.
Go ahead,
Chris, this is the way I try to look at it.
Please.
This is the way I try to look at it.
Please help
what
me.
What happens when you have a dog or like a cat and your dog or your cat dies?
Mm-hmm.
What do? You have to go get another one immediately.
Of course, that's what you go do.
You have to.
Oh, you don't stop
it?
You don't grieve the dog for more than like a few days, maybe a couple weeks, whatever it is. Like you're already in the position to have it. You got to get right back into it. Like you don't sit around and feel sorry for yourself.
Damn. I mean, I always double back just to make sure it's dead like 3 or 4 times, bro. Like, no cat, bro. Like, Coy hates me for it, though. Coy absolutely hates me.
Chris makes it a reunion every 5 years.
Rerun.
I mean, hey, Coy is like, if you could see the look on Coy's face right now, the way I double back, U-turn, pull around the block a couple times.
Hey, you can't go forward if you keep going back, bro.
Oh man, but if
you put miles on it though, you still put miles on it going back.
Hey, bro, but we starting at a different place though too. So is it going back or are we trying to move forward from? Let me ask you this: when you get into a car accident, you still fix the car, right? Wow.
I like it.
Depends on the car.
Wow. He said depends on the car.
Right? Thank you.
But if the frame of the car, the frame of the car is damaged, it never runs the same again.
Hey man, I get it for a cheaper price.
You don't want a salvage title.
If you don't want a salvage title.
Bro, it just
Chris acts like every relationship is a fender bender. It's not a fender bender. There's some car flips out there.
Man, Coy doesn't see me through a lot, man.
He has some exes right now that are really mad being called salvage title.
Oh my God.
I know they're listening too, bro. That's the bad part.
I love it.
All right, man. I gotta let you go. But I hit up KP. KP's down. Are you down? We are trying to do a guys' night in.
I was just gonna say you got to get me out there, bro. I'm ready whenever you are.
Oh, all right, man. Say less. Say motherfucking less. Me and Coy are gonna round up the fellas. We're gonna do a guys' night in. We're gonna pop champagne. We're gonna do the whole 9. But champagne in plastic cups because we still are humble and we, All right. But I'm gonna hit you up.
Biodegradable environmentally friendly stuff.
There you go. I got you.
Right now.
I got you. All right, man. Stay up. You have a good one.
Some vegan.
All right, I'll talk to you guys. Have a good night, ladies.
Squirrel.
Bye. Have a good night.
Hold on. So, what's the definition of grace period, though? Is it when you're
just
mentally
time.
ready, or when you actually go out? Because your friends might just,
No. I'm talking about. Yeah, even if they set you up, like the grace period is from one relationship to the next relationship.
So it's not just sleeping with.
No. Sleeping. That's
a relationship.
Right. A relationship. Like that's the grace period from one relationship to the next relationship. But even then, women don't take the grace period, nor do men. I know a couple guys myself. They like on to the next, on to I met the one, and I'm like, wait a minute, bro. Like,
I thought the last one was the one.
Like who you giving the ring to?
That's the problem.
I don't know if it's a problem.
It can be if you're not taking time to truly vest a person.
We just looking for love.
In all the wrong places.
I'm upset with all you guys. I'm upset with all you guys. Let's see if my boy B is up. Hold on 1 second.
If he's up, how old is he? 70? It's only 8 o'clock.
Yo.
See, I told you.
He sounds like he just woke up.
How's the arthritis? How you doing?
All right. B, first of all, let me explain what's going on right now, my guy. Let me explain what's going on right now.
Sound like I got drunk, man.
No, bro. I'm with a bunch of strong, independent,
fabulous,
like-minded,
beautiful
women. And we are talking about the grace period, and I figured I'd call you. I'm gonna let these ladies introduce themselves, so that way I don't mess it up. Go ahead.
Hey B, it's me, Nina, Chris's sister.
Hey.
Oh, go ahead, wait. See, I told you.
It's Jessica.
Hey, it's Juliana.
Hi, Juliana.
Hi, it's Mia.
Hi.
All right, B, check this out. Let me ask you this. As a man, how long is your grace period after the relationship? After your past relationship, how long is the grace period?
So I think all of my relationships were over a year, right? So
go ahead, take that time. Take that time.
So
go ahead.
There's more time invested in the relationship in that sense, right? So I think the grace period isn't same exactly for me as it is for everybody else. I don't think it's how it works.
Yeah, no, 100%.
There's no specific time. Like, okay, you got to be a month. Or like, all right, now I got to get out there and start looking around. It's like, no, I don't believe it. I think it's about somewhat respecting the other person in the breakup as well.
Okay.
Because to me, it's like all my exes. Surprisingly, I'm like, I never had any bad things with them. Like at the end, we all shook our hands.
Go ahead, there. Go ahead.
We have our own lives and whatnot. So there's no bad blood, right? So in the same sense, you have to kind of respect them in the relationship because it is one thing for you to break up with that person, but then it's another thing that person might have not wanted to break up with you, right? So the feelings on their part could be different as of how the feelings you have, because you're ready to probably move on, but for that person it's not ready. They're not ready to move on. They still got that mourning process that they have to go through, right? So it's to me it's how much you care about that person even in the breakup as well, because if I care about that person, I'm like I'm going to protect that person in the sense of, because it's one thing you already hurt the person all bad enough with the breakup. There's no need to keep doing it more, like push, stepping on the person even more, right? Because
he's a super considerate person. That's
time waits for no one.
I can understand that, but I don't necessarily agree with that. Why put yourself on hold just because the other person that you're not even with is not ready to move on themselves?
I can understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, to me, I was just like, hey, look, I did the dirty work, right? I'm the one who was breaking up with you, so I understand that. I understand that I understand that I did my, I'm the one breaking it off with you because it's not working out for me. So, but it doesn't mean that it's right enough for me to just keep, because because the thing is, like, most girls are going to be curious and they're going to be wanting to know if she's dating another person or anything, right?
No,
so,
no.
You don't think so?
I think you guys are not. I understand what you're saying. He's saying if you still wanted to be with this guy that let's say you're in love with him and he ends it with you, we're looking at it, unfortunately, sorry, but we're looking at it because Juliana, Mia, and Jess, we all have the same strong personality as far as like if it's over, it's usually because we're the assholes that are like, peace out, bye. But I can't say that for Nina because Nina's usually the nice person. But I'm saying I get where you're coming from. You're coming from if the girl still wanted to be with you and you basically broke her by breaking up with her. You're trying to be the considerate person to not put all that business out there like, oh, I'm already dating someone because as a female, when we still care, we are going to be nosy and be like, well, what's he doing?
And I agree with that.
Who's this female?
But who has to know? Who has to know,
then
though?
don't post it on social media so
everything
she won't
goes
know.
on social media now.
But that's the thing, and that's why I said it's like you kind of have to be careful and you have to be careful. But at the same time, you know, you're going through the mourning process as well because I mean, obviously you invested as well. So I mean, your heart's not just gonna like, it's not gonna just go away right away. Like it's not gonna end right then and there. The day that you break up, it's gonna take a while, right? So you have the mourning process that you have to go through, and you know, eventually, you know, out of sight, out of mind is what I feel always works. The more that if you end up going to see her all the time and you tend to talk more, then things are always going to be there. So if you just cut all ends, then eventually, you know, it gets to a point where you just decide to move on, you know. But I mean, to be answering the question itself, you know, do I give a certain a month, 2 months or whatnot?
Or does it just depend on the situation?
It just depends.
Let me ask you this, B. Let me ask you this, B. Let me ask you this. In any past relationships, how long did the woman take to move on?
Since you're the considerate.
Yeah, because you're the considerate one. How long did it take for the woman to move on to the next dude?
Or how long do you give her? Like, all right, she had a month already. It's time to move on.
Yeah. No. I want to know how long did. I mean, I feel like in any essence, like we all know how long it takes for a woman. Well, we see how long it took for that woman to move on from us.
Right.
Yeah. So let me ask you this:
I think how long did it take for any of my relations in the past to move on?
Yeah.
I mean, looking back at it, so let's see. My first year was a 7-year relationship, and I think circumstances-wise, it would happen. Me moving to Las Vegas, and she's in New Orleans.
Yeah.
That kind of helped, right? So I think that even though we were apart, we still kept in touch, but didn't mean that we had anything. We knew that it was going to be over, right? So that it still took about a year. Actually. Ooh. After the breakup, it took, I would say, about a year and a half before she moved on. But that was 7 years, right? That's a long time.
That is a long time.
That is a long time.
That is a long time. So, and then the next one was a year and a half relationship. That wasn't too. It wasn't more of leaving me because. Has to do with our relationship. It has everything to do with the long distance relationship. So that just didn't work out. So her parents were kind of strict about that situation. So that's why that didn't work out. So I never talked to her about, who she was dating or anything like that. So I really wouldn't know.
Well, hold on. What if you're considerate and let's say she moves on really quick, does that mean open season, green light? Open season, green light.
Yeah,
buddy. Though? I think it's like some way. It's also for me. It's always I've always been a hopeless romantic, right? So
go ahead, boy. Always looking for love.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, talk to.
Even in the situations where you might have done the breaking up, you probably think that there still might have been a chance, right? So, but in the moment you let her have the upper hand in the sense of let her move on. And then I can move on, right? So if I find out that she's dating with somebody else, then it's like for me, it's just like validation. It's like, okay, you know what? I'm good. I know she's happy now. Like I feel like now I can go explore what I need to explore.
Now you can call me and Chris to come visit you.
Like, yeah, Vegas is open, bro. It's like, but I think it all depends on each individual person. I don't think there's really a certain time that you should do it for. You know, I mean,
damn, you really give a year?
Wait, what?
You really give a year break? Like you take
put 7 years in that.
Well, I mean, if you look at it this way, I mean, look at this. Look at my current last one. I mean, it actually exactly lied into about 10 to 11 months. So
crazy.
Before I even started talking to anybody else seriously, right? So, I mean, if I look at that perspective, yeah, I mean, it's almost a year. But
I mean, it depends on the individual.
It does.
There's
it
no
absolutely
timeline.
There's no set number.
If you met him,
I feel like the older you get, though, too. I feel like the older you get, the more you're just like, I'm good.
It'll come. It'll come.
Yeah, I think when you're younger, you're kind of like, meh, on to the next, no big deal, because it's like
when you get older, you can travel, find yourself. No, no.
I don't know.
I think when you're younger, you know, there's more fish in the sea that you get to play around with, right? But,
Definitely.
I mean, so you know you're young, you have way more that you can play around with. So if you lose this relationship, shit, I got another 20 years I can still play with. But when you get older, you don't have that same role anymore. Like,
there's not that many fish in the sea anymore when you hit a certain age bracket.
Exactly.
All the time undefeated.
And then on top of it, you know, you're starting to get in the dad bods, and you're not going to be having a six pack anymore. So it's exactly going to cut it.
Never.
You better make sure that bank account's not dad bod. You can get any girl you
It
want.
won't matter.
Any girl you want.
We know Koi's ploy now.
But here's the thing, though. This is what I look at it in for a woman's perspective.
Yeah.
It's really tougher. It's a lot tougher when they're older, right?
Really?
Because it's not. Oh, absolutely, 100%. I believe in that. Just because, think about it this way: if a woman is, you know, unless they're taking care of themselves and etc., like they're super independent and you know, they have all the money in the world, and they can attract a young guy, that's understandably okay.
She's playing with a loaded deck, but go ahead, I'm listening.
But that's not happening for everybody, right? But if you're looking for a guy can still charm young girls. Guy can still be old as fuck and have a ton of money and still get a young girl. You can't do it the flip side of it.
Stupid attracts stupid. I don't know what to tell you.
Hold on. He's talking about George Clooney. No, sexy older guys.
No, but what I'm saying is, you don't see the flip side of it. I mean, very rarely do you see the flip side of it. You know what I'm saying? You don't see older women dating super young
you
guys.
don't go to Orange County.
You
don't go to Orange County.
Hey, bro, I'll show you how to Turo the Ferrari to the mansion and Airbnb the mansion. Don't worry, I got you.
You don't see the flip side of it because we don't put the flip side of it out there.
Women are a lot more discreet with what we do.
Okay,
Men like to put it out so everybody can know what it is.
Hold on, you do put it out there. We just don't show him in the pictures.
anything. Us, man, we keep our lifestyle private.
Really? What's your talk show? What's your talk show?
Why do we do it right now?
No.
See what
Women,
I'm talking about, B?
I mean, at least I feel like alpha women, we're not going to parade that on any social media platform.
You're not going to know who I'm doing what with.
You will never know.
You know I might be on an island somewhere, but you don't know who I'm on that island with.
Exactly.
He'll never be in the picture.
Okay.
You'll see the hand.
You guys
You can see his hand.
You're not going to even see his hand.
You can see the private jet, but who's not paying for it?
Yeah. Like you're not going to see who, like on my
To need to know.
platform.
You don't need to know.
No.
My family knows who I'm with. It's
That's
not
it.
for everybody else because people are super judgmental. And then there's some other, I'll say women or men, you know, it goes both ways, that are, you know, trying to swoop in on the DM. And I'm not about that life. And I'm not going to start to be about that life.
I'm pretty sure the DMs is popping with the strangers.
Yeah,
right now.
No, like I'm a big believer if I don't put my relationship out on social media. You might get a glimpse.
I agree with that.
It's a very small glimpse to where I'm sure people.
Yeah, where they're like, is he a family member or is she seeing him?
Thank you.
Yeah, family photo where they're both on the opposite sides. You don't even
But
know
I
what's
feel
going
like
on.
people, they still make assumptions. I have photos of my cousin with me where I hashtag cousin, family, hashtag brother. And people will still be like, ooh, who's that?
Yeah,
Is that your
because we've
boyfriend?
done that.
What?
Because they have done that before.
I know. I hit up Will. Like, who the fuck is this guy?
Tina, get my gun. Hey, B, I gotta let you go though, my guy. I appreciate you always letting me tap in on your phone line, but thank you so much, my guy, and I will see you soon. I guarantee it.
B. Armstrong.
B. Armstrong, 22 miles today, bro. B. Armstrong. All right, man. You have a good one. Oh man! All right, let's call every last but not least. And I feel like we always got to get a girl at the tail end to let them know what they talk, letting us know what
You need to call that one girl, the one that like has been engaged 20 times.
Oh, okay, okay. Hold on one second. We gonna call.
You resting Vaughn's arm tonight?
Yeah, I have to rest Vaughn.
Yeah, call her.
Hold on. Let's see.
She's collecting rings like she's in the NBA or something. I don't know.
Like she's Thanos.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Since you could not be here, Kiara, I figured.
Oh shit! That's who you called?
Yeah.
No, don't answer this question.
Mute everybody's mic and just let her talk.
Put the mic down. All right, Kiara. I'm here with Coy and a bunch of very strong-minded, independent, alpha, beautiful. They're making me go through all this
Fabulous.
other thing. God, you know who's here right now. Anyways, yeah. So, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good right now, but we're about to find out after this. So,
Okay.
let me ask you this real quick: a grace period from one ex to the new relationship. How long do you give
Hold on.
yourself?
What are you talking about? As far as what, something physical?
Sure, whatever your definition of grace period is.
Yeah.
I don't even know if there's a great, like, if I'm brokenhearted, I will go wild because I got to figure out in my head what went wrong first. But if I'm pissed off, I'll move on the next day. And it might be to one of his friends.
Boom. Damn, Gina.
Facts.
Yes.
To
Yes,
one
I
of
got
his
one right now,
friends?
too. I
Yeah,
I
she
had to
gives
think
zero.
about it. Yeah, I did it. You know what? I thought about it, but then he started sending those type of pictures, and I was like, well, no wonder my ex is so worried because they used to be roommates. I was like, no wonder he's so worried. He probably heard him in the room with the girl, and he knows the fire I bring, and he done heard about the fire that his friend brings, so he don't want us to get together. So that's why he came to my house with a gun, because he was like, oh, no, these motherfuckers are not about to start fucking. Absolutely not. And now that it's really over, I think I'm going to have to go and see what this is about.
Oh, he deserves it. The ex deserves it.
But you broke up with him. Shouldn't you break up with his friends too?
No.
Yeah.
Why?
Actually, his friend broke up with him because he decided he wanted this more than he wanted that friendship.
gosh.
So I think he deserves it
Well,
now.
there you go.
Rule number one.
That's all right. I'm saying, like, he low-key deserves this. Like, he almost got shot for it. I should go put it on him something stupid. And
Power
then
up
maybe
the
send
P.
send up the ex the video. Like,
The video of what?
yeah, of the interaction.
situation.
Oh, you wild.
Man, because let me tell you something. Look, so when I was at the ex's house or whatever, he tried to send because he had sent me a text saying, "Oh, what's your snap?" And I was like, I can't send him no information right now.
News.
Yeah, but now he about to get that snap first. Okay, so now I'm gonna have the friend send that to the ex once he get it.
Why you
How about that?
see you trying
I'm
to
saying.
see you
No F's given.
playing very
None.
See?
Zero.
see you
Zero.
you playing
You gotta get it back.
Why?
You got it.
You need
Wow,
grieving
makes me
period. You
feel
need a
good.
grace period.
People, you know what?
You need a
I
grace
can't
period.
stand people like, why are you putting energy into that? Because it feels good.
Makes me
And I
feel
like
better.
it. That's it. Like right there. Because I want to
Did you
do
send
it.
a snap
I'm
that night?
No, I'm gonna send him the whole video. And like the thing is, like, my tattoos are pretty self-explanatory, especially the ones on the back. So you're gonna know it's me, even if you don't know it's me. How about that?
I mean, but this is what I'm saying though. Like, see, and that's why I say we all as individuals need a grace period to recollect and reflect on how we need to better ourselves before we move. Yeah, and before we move on to the next one and learn. Yeah, absolutely, and learn.
I mean, I did, but then I went back for a second round, and now that I confirmed that it was definitely not me as the problem, I would have fucked his friend tomorrow.
Wait,
I could have done it yesterday, but I didn't do it. But I'm probably going to do it next week. Just saying.
The friend?
So,
yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Yes, the ex did her dirty. That's what he gets.
And he gets
Yeah. Yep. And they were roommates or something like in the military. That's why he was so upset. No, they were when they were Marines, and it was like, I guess, like, I mean, I've never seen my ex so mad about this. So I was like, man, he must really got dick or something. And then he sent me a few pictures, the friend, because the friend was really trying to get me. I was like, yep. And he know what I got, so this is about to be fire. So now I got to do it.
You gotta do no. See, this is the thing though.
Obligation?
No. See, this is the thing though. You don't have to. No.
I'm gonna search out the pictures later. And then you'll be like, yeah, bitch. If you don't do that,
no. Trust me. No, you don't need to send these women the picture. No, you do not. Trust me. Listen here. Listen to me. Trust me.
Speak for yourself, okay?
I
see my updates from her. Thank you very much.
I am the voice of reason, Kiana.
And then if he keeps messing with me, then I'm gonna have one of his old cars towed off of his little Oceanside street. How about that? And them tags are 3 years expired. So
Kiara,
you about to give me that money?
Why, Kiara?
He don't mess with the wrong one.
Kiara, we talking about rebuilding us.
Let me tell you something. I am like a lion. I will wait days, weeks, or months for my prey. You might think I'm weak, sitting there starving, but as soon as I see the prey I want, and I feel like you did me dirty, nature, I'm gonna get you. So I'm gonna get him.
No. But that's the thing though. Like I want you to, I'm trying to be here for you to help you work on yourself and to.
Well, you know what? Let me tell you something. I did. I went away for 3 years and I was like celibate and single, and you know what? I did work on myself. But for what though? I could have got to know myself while having some good sex at the same time.
I mean, but this just helps you. You have a clear mind and an open.
I got that now though, because this is why I know that in the relationship I didn't do him wrong, and I actually the first time we were apart for about 3 months, and I did go out on like 1 or 2 dates, and afterwards I felt bad, you know what I mean? Because I still was unsure who the problem was.
Yeah,
but to be honest with you, I don't know if I believe that, because it was like I know what I did and didn't do, and what I could have done better possibly, but at the end of the day,
there you go.
I don't know. Hey. Like, it really doesn't matter. Like, if you're ready to move on, you move on. And then, you know what I'm saying? If you're not, then don't. But, like, to be honest, if you got work to do on yourself, absolutely take that time. But if you don't, like, and you feel like, you're ready, then do your thing. Because really, at the end of the day, it's like, you worried about somebody that's not worried about you.
Oh.
Key point.
I mean,
okay, yeah. Nah, she hit that. I cannot let you.
I'm telling you, like, I was feeling guilty that I got with one person in that 3 months. And let me tell you something. I found out, from him, granted, it probably was more, that he had been with at least like 3 or 4. So it's like, am I the dummy or is he the dummy? Like, I'm just saying, like, so why would I be worried about somebody not worried about me?
You heard it. My mind's telling me no, but my body, my body is telling me yes.
When you settle for someone, you try to be nice and shit, and then you find out that goofy ass wasn't as nice. You're thinking it's easy, like, oh, this goofy ass, I feel bad for him already. But then you find out his ass wasn't so goofy, and he got the next bitch, and the next bitch, and the next bitch. You sitting at home crying and shit, and he over here in the next bitch.
And it adds insult to injury.
No, I mean, it could have been like I said, it could have been Monica just one of them days,
No.
How many of them, though?
I mean,
no.
Right? It could have been Monica one of them days,
I know you.
Sometimes, gotta be all alone, just one of them days,
No, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So,
Whoa. Slow down now. No.
I should have been able to have my 4 or 5 in that time too. But I'm saying, like, you can't be going crazy at a girl's house when she ain't even met somebody.
Yeah.
I was showing him our victim right now, Kiara.
Oh, you are? Yeah. He seems nuts. Yeah, and then
on
he's crazy.
To the next.
Yeah.
On to the next.
Everybody tell me he is just dusty.
It adds insult to injury.
It does.
You're gonna treat me bad, and you're not even that cute. And then the females are cheating on me with aren't even that cute either.
And nor will they ever be, though. They will never be as cute. Trust and believe that.
Just let him be. Don't tow his car or anything. Just
tow the car. Tow the motherfucking car.
Yeah, it's only one of his cars, and like, low-key, I feel like I'm doing, and it's where he's gonna get, like, where I'm gonna tag that ass this year. His tags are expired for 3 years. That's where he's really gonna have to pay to find out.
Let me explain something to you, though. Okay, but let me explain something. You can't just, you gotta just move on, but move on. Like, you gotta let them know.
There's no gracious moving on.
Hey, gracefully.
Well, I blocked him.
See,
let me tell you something. I blocked him. Like, and she knows. I blocked him, and then he be doing some, like, I don't like demonic stuff. Like, I don't like that at all. Don't send me nothing like that. I don't think it's funny, and I don't like it.
Okay.
Then he started doing text email subscriber numbers, and he like, about like a week and a half ago, he sent me 126 text messages from different numbers with all this demonic stuff, and I'm like, okay.
Is he in love? He probably in love with you. We all make mistakes. We make mistakes.
What kind of love is that?
Don't love me 126 text messages.
He is bipolar.
Love me less.
That's that mentally unstable is what that is. And so this is my thing though. When you love someone, you don't try to hurt them. You understand? Like,
True. I agree 100%. 100%.
So, but this is the thing. I'm gonna leave you alone as long as you leave me alone. You keep coming for me, and you're gonna poke the beast. And I'm gonna make sure I drain your bank account and your reputation.
Hey, I agree. Hey, if he keeps poking at
you to drain the bank account,
take him out. Take him out.
How
Coy looks scared right now.
Coy, take him out. Like
Coy's like, I'm never dating ever.
To the bank account.
Yeah, take him out like you bodily swagger. Like this is wait, what?
Leave this poor man alone.
All right, take him out.
But he's not leaving her alone.
Yeah.
So that's the difference.
You don't
if
know
he
who
would
those
leave
text
her
messages
alone,
came
then
from.
Man, I've seen the text messages. They're
Are
from
you
the
sure it's
same
him?
basic ass dude.
This is what I know. If something happens to me, he did it, and y'all have the pictures.
Wow.
I don't want to be the bigger person. I'm gonna be the better person, not the bigger person.
No. Be the big person. Walk away. Like,
I'll be better at the game that we're playing.
I was going to call Oceanside Police and say that the car has been parked there for a while, tags are expired, all that. When they asked me what my name is, I was going to give him his ex-girlfriend's name.
The ex-girlfriend's name? The ex-girlfriend's name?
Yeah, because he ain't never getting that beamer out of the tow lot. It's gone. So it's like, what's going to happen?
Chess, not checkers, Chris. Chess.
Okay, let me ask you this real quick. And I hate to draw it on because I could tell you are not about the grace period. You about to... No, I'm just saying she's about to.
I've done that, and it does you no good. Trying to be the bigger person. Oh, I'm not going to stick around. Well, for what?
I mean, because you get to learn and find out about yourself and just big up yourself.
I didn't do nothing wrong. She was the problem.
I know, but you get to grow as a person and evolve into that next chapter of you.
He didn't deserve you. Just leave him alone.
I can grow while I'm getting off. You know what I'm saying? And it's like.
But why does it have to be with his best friend?
Well, it doesn't necessarily, but once I saw them pics, you would understand.
But why? But why do we even have to go there?
Because I'm gonna tell you why.
Go ahead.
So I started talking to him before I even knew that they knew each other. So I'd have never done that, because this was during the first time period we had broke up. I would have never. All right, and I was like, yeah, I like him. He's okay. He showed me a lot of attention. Most women like that. So I
most of them are like that.
Listen to me, whatever. Y'all like attention too, but whatever. So I was like, and then as soon as I found out that they used to be like ex-roommates, I was like, nah, like I can't go there. But then like when my ex started to be so upset about it, and I hadn't even met the dude, I was like, oh, he must have heard old boy like racking him in, or like with that bedroom work. So I was
whoa, the bedroom one? No. See.
Yeah, for sure. They roommates. He seen the bitches he bagged. I'm sure he did, and probably heard about him too in the next room. So I'm like, oh, so this one I'm serious. You know what I'm saying? Because he really don't want me to get with him. He did not care about no other dude but him. Like, I hadn't seen you in 3. That's all I'm saying. Like, now I'm serious. And then I got back with him for a little bit, which and then I found out some more dirt on him, some more lies, this, that, and the third.
Is it lies or he just forgot to tell you?
Nah, he didn't forget to tell you. He was all in my business, asking me about who I had been with. And now, mind you, I slept with one person in between that time, and that was protected. Okay. Now, I done got back with him, trusting him, and he got with like 4 girls unprotected. And you failed to tell me that. So you took away my choice. So now we at war, right? because you took away my choice. I'm saying, like, have some respect. That you're gonna dig all my business.
Go there, no.
Okay.
Then he gave all my information to the stripper.
Oh,
like,
I mean, crossed the line. No. Girl, go get that car.
That I never met. So then I had to really put his business out there.
Yeah, that needs told.
Don't worry about that. I'll put the pause on her. But
the pause? No.
I put the pause on her.
No. Wait a minute.
Why are we fighting over this dude, though, girl? You are way better than this. At the end of the day,
drop
it's
him off,
on
leave
to the
him,
next.
and then move on to the. Yeah, I don't want you to be around that. Like,
but I did go ahead and send her. He tried to make me look like I was crazy to this stranger, right? So I had to send her some pictures of us saying, like, no, I'm not crazy. Like, we was just together. So just to let you know, boo bop, boo bop. Like, here you go, boo boo.
What? No.
I like that sound effects though. Boo bop.
Man,
boo bop.
that's all I really had to do. Like, ain't nobody hating on that girl, but it was like, but when he tried to make me look crazy, I had to say, like, girl, I'm not crazy. I'm just like, the only reason I was on your page is because I know this old boy like a picture, and I'm laying in the bed next to him. You know what I'm saying? Checkmate that.
Wow.
So there went that, but it was like, like, that's kind of betrayal. I would never hand out my dude's information to another man.
Yeah. I definitely respect.
That's a no-no.
Yeah, that is a no-no. But I feel like the thing is that you're too good for this.
I'm over it now, but he's playing with me.
Girl, ignore it. Block it. On to the next, because there's someone out there better who's going to treat you better.
I low-key still want to, like, get that car towed, though. Like, it's like a bad in me. It's like, I still want to do it.
Tell the car.
And I want to say, and when they say, the police
Make him a better person so he doesn't do the same mistakes later in life.
Yeah.
I have a feeling she wants to be there when it happens too, right?
I get it.
No, you know what? I just want him to know, because I know one of the ex-girlfriends, she's way too nice to do it. So they ask me, when you make a police report, they ask you what your name is. Well, I know that because I made police reports before, but I'm going to tell him it was his ex-girlfriend.
Oh, wow.
And he's going to know damn well it wasn't his ex. He's going to know it's me because he thinks I'm the devil.
So you're going to do it and pawn it off to somebody else.
Yeah, but I got to make sure I call from somebody else's phone because my name is, like, pretty decisive. So I might do it like near there, find out an address that's there, say I live there, and give him the ex-girlfriend's name. He's going to be like, mother. Like, yeah, there goes that Beamer, baby. I mean, you should have thought about that. Should have paid them tax.
Okay. Let me ask you this, real talk. Okay. Will you take some time before you move on to, like, the next relationship?
Not this time. Oh, relationship? Oh,
a relationship. A relationship. I'm not trying to tell her that. I'm not saying she needs to stop, and I'm not telling her she needs to stop fucking. I'm just saying she needs to take time
before
a relationship.
Let me tell you something, sir. Like, I haven't even been doing that. But
didn't ask that question. I'm just saying. I'm just.
Relationship, absolutely. Because there's a thing. He was the first person I got with after being single for 3 years. So my heart was in a really good place.
Okay.
But it was almost too open. That's the problem. Is like when you do too much work on yourself, you're too trusting because you're very happy. You know what I'm saying? When you're in a good place mentally, you think everybody else is, and that is not the case.
Oh, okay. No, I agree. I can agree with that. I can 100% agree with that.
So yeah, I definitely take my time. And honestly, like, you can't be so nice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you be thinking as a female, like, oh, I'm going to drive to his place because he's probably going to pay for dinner. No, I want some gas money and dinner.
Ooh, okay.
Gas money and dinner? Okay.
Yeah. If I'm driving to you, because you can't come in my house.
Oh.
I don't know how you live. Like,
really?
No.
Oh, no, you can't come in my house.
No?
Nope.
No.
Right?
Negative.
Really?
No.
Negative.
Messing up.
You're lucky I let you in my house.
Right. Oh, come on now. Hey.
Oh, damn.
Hey, first of all, kid, do not listen to that. Do not listen to that wild stuff she talking. Please do not. Do not let her. She gassed up right now. Don't. No.
Be careful. She got them dogs at that house.
I ain't worried about them. They know me. They know Chris. They know me.
Trying to rip Coy's face off.
Yeah, they don't know you like they know her.
Nah, but they know me. Trust me. We Gucci. We fam. We are fam. All right, I'm gonna let you go.
She says that strike word.
Huh?
So she says that strike word. It's like, those like dog trainers.
Oh, no.
Tell their dog one word.
I'm big enough. You can. I'm big enough to where.
I just push him in the pool, Kiara. He can't swim.
They don't. No.
See, I heard her call you a name.
All right, I'm gonna let you go real quick. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. I'll text you later, okay?
Okay.
All right, stay out of trouble.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, hold on 1 second. Let me get one more. I'm gonna do one more, and I don't even know why I'm doing one more, but I'm gonna do one more real quick. And I feel I'm gonna call Alex. I'm gonna call Alex. She's been through.
Yes.
I'm calling her right now. Don't worry, I'm calling her right now. Trust me.
Hello.
Alex, we're just gonna let you know right now you're being recorded on the Don't Know podcast.
Damn. Okay, Alex.
Oh, we have a disclaimer now. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I know, but I figured that first of all, I'm with Alex, so I'm pretty sure you're with these alpha, independent, beautiful, fabulous. Jesus, all these other words, women that are in the building, they actually really wanted me to call you right now. And that's why I had to find out if I could call you.
Oh, wait.
Ladies, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, Alex. It's me, Nina, Chris's sister.
Hey, it's Jessica.
Hi, it's Juliana.
Hello, it's Mia.
And I'm here with my boy, Koi. Koi, say what's up.
Hey, Koi.
All right, Alex. So I called you because, and I'm not even going to lie to you, they was like, please call Alex. We want her opinion. And so we're talking about.
I'm scared now.
Yeah, I know. We're talking about grace period in between relationships. So let me ask you this. As a woman, we've known your back history. You've been proposed to
15 times.
More times than, women wish they had your proposal life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that Cinderella story over and over again. Let me ask you this. What is your grace period in between breakups?
Oh, I'm probably not a good person for this.
No, you are. Yeah. Apparently you are.
Yes.
Trust me.
We need the savage answer, Alex.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so after a breakup, I go through a little bit of a selfish phase where I date like in masses just to like get it out of my system. So,
wait. Describe that. Sorry. I don't understand. As a man, I don't understand what you just said.
Oh, Lord. Speak slowly.
Let's just say the last relationship. So what I did was I took a month to myself, like, okay, let me reflect for a minute.
Okay.
And, to see if maybe there was a chance to repair the relationship. And then after that, I kind of just went a little, black book crazy, made a couple calls, started going out. And I was dating probably I want to say about 2,000 different men.
Whoa. How many? Wait. Go back. Sound like you hit a double. So go ahead real quick. Sorry. Go ahead.
About 2,000.
No. You said 2 dozen. 2 dozen means 24. So I'm going to what did you say?
Yeah, it was 24, 25-ish people.
24 men?
I needed a lot of attention. I was
I'm sorry. How is that possible?
Sorry.
How is that possible to date 24 men?
There's about 30 days in a month. You good?
One for each day. One for each day.
Honey. Yeah, there's breakfast, lunch, dinner. There's in betweenies. I do normally pick just one that I sleep with, but like multiple.
Oh, you only pick one to sleep with?
Oh yeah. And then I just kind of drag them out until I figure out which one I want. And generally, it is not the 24 who I end up hooking up with. So, it's weird. Yeah.
It's neither one of the 24 that you end up with?
No. It's never been any of the masses that I end up wanting a relationship
Okay,
with.
wait. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta clarify because I feel like I'm in a daze. I feel like I'm in a dream. The way you talking right now, I feel like there's a lot of David Blaine going on, a lot of smoke and mirrors going on right now. You just said that after a breakup, you date around 24 guys, and you only sleep with one of the 24, and out of that 24, none of them get picked to be the guy you want to be in a relationship with.
Right. The 24 and the
no. You can't just say right. Wait. Why?
Yeah,
No.
All she wants is the attention.
She just wants the attention.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, let me tell you. So, okay, for instance, I was divorced. I got separated September of 2018. And I took a month to myself. I was a little heartbroken, and I wanted to figure out, like, what I wanted to do next. And then, you know, I just started meeting people, and I kind of just started a little rotation, you know, and
a little.
I just needed my ego fed.
Yeah.
So I dating a lot of people. And then I happened to have met somebody at work, and him and I kind of started something, but I am very honest. So I told him I was dating and I was trying to figure myself out, and I wasn't ready for anything.
Okay.
And he was always very supportive. And unfortunately, I made the mistake of wanting, you know, developing emotions for this person.
Yeah.
And after the fact, he just couldn't handle it because he was like, well, I mean, what kind of person are you if you're separated for a minute and you have 24 guys like lounge, like, you know, ready to jump in and take over, you know?
I mean,
so he took it as I'm a player, which I didn't see it that way. I was married for 7 years and I dated him 2 years before we got married. So, I mean, I saw it like I was in prison for 10 years and I just got out, you know?
Jesus.
So,
I mean, Michael Jordan were 23, but I mean, my bad. Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening. My bad.
But, you know, so I developed feelings for the wrong person. And out of those 24, I'm going to let you know, a lot of those men were amazing men that, you know, offered, you know, everything, trips, amazing dinners, attention.
Oh, they hit you with the Aladdin?
But, oh, yeah.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, pretty much, especially because I'm really honest and I let them know from the beginning, I just got out of a marriage. I'm not ready, you know, and they still wanted to do it.
No, they wanted to do it because they wanted to prove to you that they were ready and they were ready to take you in the entirety.
Right. But, you know, the one thing I have learned is when someone tells you they're not ready, believe them. Because you just get dragged through something. And I am very honest about that from the beginning because I don't like to hurt people because I've been hurt. And but people don't listen. You know, they always think they're going to be the one that's going to
No.
That's true. Yes.
Men don't listen. Don't worry. We do not listen.
No, women don't either. We're the same way.
I
mean,
that.
honestly.
Go ahead, tell.
I can agree with that. Yeah, we don't
100%.
listen. Yeah.
We don't listen either.
Go ahead then. I appreciate that.
Yeah, the man.
I couldn't say it. You got to realize that I could not say that. You got to realize that.
Oh, no, I know. But yeah, the man that I fell for, he told me he wasn't ready and he was heartbroken and he was nursing his own wounds. And I thought I could fix it. And look, I ended up heartbroken myself. And now I'm back at step 1. But we're in quarantine, so 24 would be hard to juggle right now.
Oh, so okay. See, now I got to ask, what number are we juggling right now in quarantine season?
I am actually seeing someone, 1, and like talking to maybe like 2, 4, or 5.
Whoa, you can't say I'm seeing 2, 4, or 5. Like I need like
no.
Okay.
Like I physically go and I spend time with one person, and I'm talking to 4 or 5 other people, but they're all in different states.
Do you wear a mask?
I think it's pretty safe.
You're stupid.
Yeah.
Do you wear a mask? We need to know.
No.
Oh,
but
okay.
he
Can't do much with a mask on.
Exactly. Let me just say that.
Okay. Jeez. All right. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
In essence, are you the type of woman that would, after a breakup, we shooting from the hip, we are corralling a bunch of men and we are doing our thing and we are hanging out, we are partying, we are going out, we are golfing. I mean, okay, so okay, you know what? Even better. Let me ask you this: that 5 dates in one day, was that after a breakup?
Yes.
Shit. Okay. All right. So I already know where your head is at right now. Okay. Is the guy that you are trying to be exclusive with in the same state as you?
Actually, right now, I don't have anybody I'm trying to be exclusive with.
No. You just told me there's one. No. You just told me there's one.
I'm seeing. I didn't say it was someone that I want to be exclusive with.
Wait, so there's a difference?
There's a difference, yeah.
There's a dip.
Attention to detail.
There's a difference. She's
bullshit.
seeing him, but if someone else that she likes better comes along.
Nah.
Exactly.
You was playing. Yeah. Okay, so what about the 4 and 5?
They're just there as fillers.
Yeah.
Fillers for what? What are you talking about, fillers? No. I'm not. No. What did they say? I'm your first, your last, your everything.
Yes. Once it's been established that you are going to be my number one, everybody disappears. There will be no other man but you.
You know about the starting lineup. Come on now.
Bruh.
Two forwards, 2 guards in the center.
Coy, you missed it. She got 24 like Kobe.
A football team.
Yeah, she had 2 dozen.
Side of the whole defensive side.
No, she got both. She got two. She had after she breaks up with a.
We need to have a show, Surviving Alex. That's what I need right now.
You know,
I would watch or listen to that, Alex.
Bruh, for real. Okay, so
you know. A lot of my exes would totally come on the show. It'd be funny.
See?
Nah, I don't even want to play that game.
What was the style and cut of the ring you got her versus the other person?
Okay, so for late people's reference, so that way they know about you, how many times have you been proposed to or have a wedding ring or an engagement ring presented to you?
Oh, God. Okay, so... And I still have the ring. I have 7, but I've been proposed
pretty good.
Yeah.
You got more than Michael Jordan.
I need you to send a photo of these rings lined up.
Wait,
so we can
do you still have
introduce
them?
Oh my God,
the woman and the legend.
No, wait,
you don't care to sell them or anything?
Wait, no, stop that, Alex. Do you still have those rings?
Yes. I
Send a
have
photo.
quite a few of them still.
What's a few?
I don't have all of them with me because I have a couple in like safety deposit boxes because they're kind of higher value. But like the cheaper ones, I have with me.
What are you gonna do with those?
How many rings do you have with you? No. How many rings do you have with you?
Me right now?
Yeah.
Just 3. Just
3?
Because they're sentimental.
Oh, okay.
She's hilarious.
You said no.
We gotta call it Robert Ory. 7 rings.
7 rings. All right. I mean, okay. So let me ask you this: to give any woman advice about having a grace period after a relationship, what would you tell them?
You know, it's going to vary for everybody. I mean, there's been people that say that, you know, after my breakup, my girlfriends are always like, well, you should give yourself like a year. But yeah, in that year, what am I going to do? Like sit around, like wait for Prince Charming to look for me in my living room? It's not going to happen.
Yeah,
you know?
I agree.
So,
you don't need to take a year. I mean, time waits for no one. Waits for no one.
Right.
I'm going to need you to work through the issues.
A year is too long.
And snap back. Yeah, a year is too long.
I agree with
Damn, I took 2.
But that was after
Yeah,
divorce. That's very different. I feel like when you're married, you know, you're married and you're going through divorce, very different versus, you know, when you're in a relationship.
Yeah,
so.
she hit that Peggy Bundy stage. She was married with children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very different.
And
but
then the relationship I was in after my marriage, that ended like the minute before quarantine started. So now I took a little time, like, you know, a couple weeks to me, and then I kind of met someone, and I mean, we get along. I have a good time with him, but I don't see a future.
So wait. Nope. Stop right there. Why do you still stay with him?
Well, we're not together. We're just talking. Right?
Yeah.
Limited.
Nah. You stringing him along then?
No, I'm not. Oh, come on. He's talking to other women too.
Are you sure? How are you so sure about that? You could be his first, his last, his everything.
No.
Stop it.
You don't know
I've been
that.
at his house where he's. No, you know that. He's getting the phone calls at like midnight and girls knocking at the door while I'm there. So yeah, I'm not.
Are you sure it's women? It could be, Amazon delivers late nowadays. Man, Amazon come late right now.
No, you know what? I only ask of two things when I'm talking to somebody. Don't lie to me and don't make me look stupid. Anything else I can handle.
Okay.
Okay.
I ain't mad at that one right there, boy. All right.
So if you're going to do what you're going to do it. But I want the option to decide whether or not I want to stay, or I want to accept it. So he's been pretty honest. He's got baby mama drama. He's got a stalker. He's got stuff,
Oh, shit.
And we have a good time. So I accept it. But I don't know if once quarantine's over, if it's something that I'm going to want to continue to pursue, or if it's just something that evolves because,
That's a good question.
I just had a good time with it.
She gone. I feel like all these quarantine bays and these little quarantine hookups, like as soon as that sun, as soon
as that light at the end of the tunnel,
as soon as that sun hits your body,
throwing up the peace sign,
that champagne get popped in front of you and your girls at a rooftop bar, you on a whole different wave. Because then you got Rico come through like. Ladies, I got the next round.
You didn't have to worry about Rico earlier.
Yeah, you did. All you had to worry about was conversation.
We have a little bit of drama associated with our friendship too, because we actually met on Facebook, not the dating site, just plain Facebook. Like he follows me and I didn't know him. He sent me a little snarky remark, and I kind of, I kind of fell for it. It might have been like one of those days where you're just bored, And we started talking.
Jeez.
Who was a common friend? You can't just know somebody on Facebook and add them. You had to know somebody.
Go ahead.
No, well, exactly. So here's where the kicker is.
Go
Him
ahead.
and I started talking. The first time I go to his house, I see a picture on this wall, and I'm like,
"Oh boy,
hey, are you a part of that motorcycle club?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Fuck, I just broke up with one of the guys. That's the guy I've been dating for a year and a half, And he's like, really? So I told him, and they've known each other since like the 90s. So yeah.
And he was okay with it?
He was like, fuck it. Like,
now that that's out of the way.
Jesus. Glad we got to clear the air with that.
Yeah, my girlfriends were like, are you sure? Like, it sounds like a setup, whatever. And I'm like, you know what? It's quarantine season. Who gives a fuck? Like,
Eddie has a motorcycle.
I'm just have fun.
Yeah, and he got a motorcycle. Probably got guns.
He's got multiple.
Probably shooting from the hip. All right, Alex, I got to let you go. I appreciate you so much. I can't thank you enough for coming on the show. I hope we get to golf as soon as quarantine season is over. Yeah. Let's do that.
Alex.
Bye,
Alex.
All right. Bye.
Bye, you guys.
Take it easy.
Bye.
Alex and friends.
Bro, hey, no cat.
I'm telling you, surviving Alex. The true story.
Coy.
What does she do to
Coy.
have that many?
Coy, she got 7 rings, Coy.
She must give
Bill Russell
some
of
bomb
relationships.
ass head. Like, it must be out of control.
Crazy. That shit, baby.
She grabbing them between the legs and holding their booty cheeks.
Jessica, get your husband.
Oh my God. I'm not responsible for that on air.
7
Not
rings,
willing to
bro.
sell 'em?
7 rings, not willing to sell them.
What does the next guy think though?
My
Number
thing
8.
is like, bro, so expensive. You got to keep it in a safety deposit box.
What does number 8 think though?
I mean, do you think anything, or you just let it go?
I think I mean I would feel like as if I was like a man, I would think something about it. Like, why are you keeping all these rings? Why didn't you just let it go? Like, you're holding on to something.
Sell it.
Like,
Take the money.
For me, I would definitely,
especially if they're
not
that
necessarily-
expensive. They in the deposit box.
I would like recreate
Sell it
them
and get
in
me
some
something.
earrings,
Yeah,
a little
exactly.
tennis
We all need a little help
bracelet.
here.
Slow down, guys. Slow down. Like, she earned them. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying that she didn't
Bill
earn
Russell,
them.
she earned.
Can number 8 reuse one of them
Yeah, man.
and not come out of pocket?
No, that
No,
whole.
then why are you keeping it? Then why are you keeping it?
That's a valid freaking question.
Then why are you keeping it?
Yeah, hey, we building a relationship about us. We got that foundation. I don't need to go bust down no money to get an engagement ring when you got 7. Let's just bust down a couple of them, get you the right one, the one from me.
How about you get me one?
Facts, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, invisible set 360. Like, men like engagement rings.
Just give me a watch. Call it.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? See, Koi wants to bust down rolling.
I kind of feel like sometimes it might be bad juju. I'd rather get rid of it. I sold a ring before. I was like, no, I'm good. I don't want this.
You sold yours?
Hell
okay.
Yeah, I got rid of that mofo.
Okay. Really?
Pawn shop, bruh.
Real
Here
quick.
you go. Give me some money.
You're not gonna even get nowhere near how much it's worth, but at least you can get something.
It's free. You still got it for free.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't have it in the first place. No?
She's over here trying to think of how much it's worth. It was free.
No, it wasn't.
That's a plus.
I paid for my own damn engagement ring.
Okay, that's a different story then. Then you should be able to keep it. But if you didn't,
I didn't want that aura. I didn't want nothing. No.
To each his own.
Yeah, if you're not with somebody anymore, it wasn't really free. You freaking
Didn't we talk about
tried
this,
my patience.
If you actually walk down the aisle, you keep it. But if not, if you never made it there, then you should.
If you never made it to the aisle, you should give it back.
If I give you a pair of shoes, Negro, and you don't wear them, that doesn't mean I can take them back.
A pair of shoes
what
and
the
a ring
hell?
is totally different.
Thank you.
If I bought you
give
a
you a
bomb
gift,
ass
it's a
watch,
gift.
and then we don't make it, can I get the watch back?
Did you cheat?
No.
Cheat. Okay.
Yeah, you can have it back. I got a watch how to give back. I got a watch how to give back right now. Man, no cat. Got it. I got a watch for my birthday, and I would still give it back. No problem. That's just.
Then why didn't you just say I can't accept it? Nah, shut up, Chris. That's why. Because you were nope, I'm gonna keep it.
I'm gonna keep free watch.
Not a free watch. First of all, it's not a free watch.
Dick payments don't count, Christopher.
Not a free watch. Not a free watch. Hey, she put miles on this thing.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? She put miles on this thing. So by that,
you know what? That's what you get then when you get some crazy.
All right, guys, we 145 in. I want to appreciate y'all, and I want to thank y'all for coming on the show. I can't thank y'all enough. Anybody that's listening on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, iHeartRadio, YouTube, even if you downloaded the app at the App Store, Men Don't Know Podcast, I can't thank y'all enough for championing this podcast on so much. Whether if you're listening or sending DMs on Instagram at mendontknow.com or you are on Twitter at mendontknow1, man, keep sending them in because these are where the topics come from. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. We are sending merch out. It's going to be crazy this summer. We're going to get back at it after quarantine season. Things are starting to open up, so there is brighter days ahead. I can't thank y'all enough. Hey, man, we out, Coy. Let's go.
Hey.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Who were you fucking last night? Like, that's how it was. Like, so in her mind, it wasn't even about the gambling. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't even about the gambling.
I was hella insecure.
Really? Cave in? No.
Oh yeah, because we're always gonna allow you to be the man, definitely in public and in private, but we're gonna have these conversations in private. It's not for anybody else to know.
There's always a way to test somebody if you want to find out who they really are.
You are now listening to the Men Don't Know podcast.